everyone, it's Anna here, the Pinterest Pro, again with following on down the Pinterest Superhighway. I have lots in store for you today. If you remember yesterday I talked a bit about how Pinterest had come out with a new feature as far as their advertising regulations are concerned, the guidelines that they have for their promoted pins. And I talked about the fact that your promoted pins really have to be very professional and neat and not grainy and so forth. Also, any ads that are dealing with weight loss or fat loss, and that may affect some people out there that use Pinterest to market their business. And this is, keep in mind, this is at the end of May that this is going into effect. Also, there cannot be any before and after shots for healthcare and skincare products. And I know that I've seen a lot of those on Pinterest. And whenever I was in the tanning business, I did before and after shots of, people with spray tans. So I know how effective a marketing tool that is. But this is just more of Pinterest really moving toward being that catalog of ideas. And a lot of the changes that they're making, it seems like lately, daily. And because today, you may have gotten the email where they were talking about that they now have a new stats icon. And now I looked on my account and it's not there yet. So you may not see it just yet, but a couple of my clients do have that icon on there. And if you click on the icon, what it will do is right there with the pin, it will tell you what the total engagement is for that pin. It will also tell you how many times the pin has appeared on Pinterest, and it will tell you the number of close-ups and clicks and saves it's got. So it will give you right there where the pin is all that great information. And so, and it breaks it down into the close-ups, the clicks, and the saves, which is much better than just looking at the analytics. So I will be glad to see this on my account. I'm very excited about seeing it on my clients' accounts because I feel like this will be very helpful in knowing what types of pins do resonate with your audience and what types do not. So just a couple of things there, and I plan on next week writing my blog on these two things, so you can catch that, and of course I'll talk about it again next week, and maybe I can even do some screen sharing with you in talking about these. The other thing that I wanted to talk about to wrap up with talking about the Pinterest hacks this week, if you remember, I started out by talking about how I make folders for each one of the boards for my clients and for my own account, and I put images in there as I find them, and this is my inventory for creating those organic pins, because you need to create organic pins also, because if you're not doing that, unless of course you have a website that just has a plethora of images on it, then that's great. But if not, then you're going to need to find images to use. And so I create these folders, and then I have a schedule for each day of the week, and so it makes it very easy for me to go to the folders to find images, and then on the days that for those that I'm supposed to be pinning on those boards, I can just very easily create those organic pins and schedule them. And a lot of times people ask me about scheduling, and I know that there's a lot of other programs out there that are popular, but I find that ViralTag is absolutely wonderful. It is a great tool, and I think you should check it out. I see some people are giving me a thumbs up and showing me some love and some hearts. I'm so excited. I just love to see those things go across there. Thank you so much. I think I see Yvette out there. Thank you, Yvette. I appreciate your support. But as I was saying, with a ViralTag, it is a very good tool. I you can schedule all of your social media actually from this platform. So for your scheduling purposes, check that out. The other thing that you can do also with ViralTag is that you can schedule evergreen pins too. So that's, I have found that to be an absolutely wonderful option that ViralTag has. I'm not getting paid anything for that. I do have an affiliate code, but I'm not putting that anywhere. If you want more information about anything I've talked about this week, again, I will have the link for my blog on my Facebook page, so you can check that out and see what are some other things that I talked about in the blog. So wrapping it up, and check out all these things that I've talked about with you, and I will see you next week. Have a great weekend. This is Anna traveling down the Pinterest Superhighway, and all of you take care.